Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. This is tonight's DLC episode of the White Lantern skin. So we're going to be doing more challenges, predators, all that good stuff as we try to make our way toward unlocking the, I said Nightfall, unlocking the Injustice skin, which is one of the hardest skins to unlock. Hi, everybody. Hi, Geo. Hi, gang. Our first like goal is 100 likes. Let's see if we can do better than the Prince of Persia stream, which really struggled. Which is upsetting because, you know, it's a new game, and, I mean, it is what it is. But it is upsetting. Because I did have a lot of fun actually playing that game. And tomorrow we start another new game, so... White Lantern Batman, yep. White Lantern, brightest day. I hate this skin, but people really wanted to see it. I don't like this skin because it just looks like really bright and like kind of like blah. Community asking people what is good thing that we know about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We're not really going to talk a lot about Suicide Squad on this channel though because we won't be covering it on this channel, Geo. I don't think we can. I'm following up with some friends, but I believe that the game has a lot of F-bombs in it, so Amber wouldn't be comfortable putting it on this channel. Brightest day. White Lantern. Okay. But I appreciate the poll option. That's very nice. Alright, White Lantern, Batman.
That's right. John Williams says, in brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Those who worship evils might beware my power.
Green Lantern's light.
Green Lantern's light. Yep, that's right, John.
Yep. So this game actually has both Black Lantern Batman, so which we did, and it has White Lantern Batman. And for White Lantern Batman, there was no cool picture for the skin. So I really like the zombie Batman stream we did a while ago because that thumbnail just came out so good. Like that would have been like 10 years ago, that would have been a viral thumbnail. That thumbnail would have gotten like 1 million views. Because it looks so dope.
Yep, Final Fantasy was on the channel, but that was a huge mistake.
That was a error in judgment because we had no idea how bad that was going to get. And by that point, it's like we already, you know, ripped off the Band-Aid. We don't want to go through that situation again where the game, from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not because I've been talking to Slick and Salvage and things like that. There's a lot of F-bombs. And it's like casual F-bombs, and we can't subject that kind of stuff to this channel.
Yeah. Also, I don't even feel comfortable with the Harley and Ivy scene. I think that scene is gonna be super creepy and weird.
Well, there's also scenes with Harley, we'll say pining over members of the Suicide Squad as well, where she touches their heinies and stuff like that. It's just there's a lot of weird stuff in the game that,
gross.
Yeah, I don't think it would work on this channel. Alfred doesn't want Batman to mess with the King Bat. So I think that's the end of the King Bat story. That's how it goes. I hate this skin.
Shame you guys won't get to play Persona 3 since it's M in America and Teen everywhere else, says Joe Turo.
I mean, as long as Persona 3 doesn't, like, have a lot of F-bombs. I mean,
we look over it ourselves to see, but I mean, usually I thought that Final Fantasy wouldn't be that bad.
because it's Final Fantasy.
The only game I would say that really shouldn't be rated M, which is Arkham Knight. I think that game doesn't have... Really? It's okay.
Well, the Suicide Squad game was made... Oh, shoot. We missed the King Bat story. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. The game was muted. We couldn't hear Alfred. It's because we have to mute at the beginning of the game because the title theme will get copyright claimed. I thought I...
Oh, wow. What is that one with the Batman with the fuzzy hat on?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah. Red Sun Batman.
Yeah, that's Moscow Batman. Russia Batman. From the Red Sun universe. Alright, let's put on this annoying skin. I don't like this skin. Okay, we're going to tackle a campaign. I mean, we've gone through the whole, you know, dialogue options for Alfred before, but, I mean, it's a bummer you guys didn't hear the end of the King Bat story, but basically, he was telling Batman, you'll do no such thing, you can't, you know, capture the King Bat. Okay, here we go. 25 to life extreme, breaking in extreme, overflow extreme. This is going to be, quote-unquote, extreme.
Oh, you were talking with people today and they said, some of the gameplay looks cool for Justice League. That's cool, Gio.
Oh, shoot.
What? Oh, no, we have to get rid of that.
No, it's not supposed to say sponsored by Ubisoft. Thank you guys for, yeah, no, that's not supposed to do that. Ah! Okay, we're good. Cataclysm. Ah.
Well...
Alright guys, let's get those likes up if we haven't already. Last time, people did not get 100 likes within the first 30 minutes, so let's see if you guys can do better than the previous stream.
Well, let's hope that Batman is a more popular character than Prince of Persia. Which, actually, Prince of Persia is a popular character. It just depends on the Prince of Persia game.
Well, I mean,
Or maybe it's they haven't made one in a long... They were waiting for the remake of Sands of Time.
We're a shadow ban channel, so I mean, whatever game we look at new is always a hit or miss. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that I shared Prince of Persia in 6 Prince of Persia Facebook groups yesterday and today, both episodes. So it was not... I did share it, so it had potential for people to come watch it.
During combat, gun racks will be activated during the challenge, allowing enemies to... Okay, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to save the aggression factor, but we're doing this. So let's go. 25 to life extreme as White Lantern Batman. Brightest day.
No one can help you now.
Okay, so... White Lantern Batman. I stick out like... The reason why I don't like this costume, if I'm being completely honest, is because Batman literally... He sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, it looks weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he looks like a character swap color for Gotham Knights, I don't know, thing.
They had an all-white skin, I thought, in
Yeah,
Gotham Knights.
they did. For different characters, yeah.
Yeah.
For Batgirl, they did, at least.
Something like that. Boink! Okay, that didn't do very well. So I'm supposed to get 15,000, 60,000 in total for my first run. And he doesn't have an electrical gadget. He has his electrical zappy fists. Okay. My kind of odds? Whatever you say, yeah. Somebody has a gun. Where?
Let's see what you got.
There we go. Okay, that's one. Oh my gosh, yeah, the gun racks are gonna make it tough. Because you have to, shoot.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will show how, their version of how Brainiac corrupted everyone. I mean, I wouldn't imagine they wouldn't show that. I mean, that would be pretty weird if they didn't
They might not.
explain it.
I mean, from what I'm hearing now, because some people gave me some more context, basically, Batman doesn't, like, actually join the Justice League until, like, after the events of Arkham Knight, when Superman's been basically pestering him to join. Because, you know, Superman goes and ruins his... It's not really a spoiler.
Okay, alright, cool. Go ahead. Continue.
It happens, like, right at the beginning of the
Okay,
game.
continue then.
But,
Yes.
pretty much, like, Brainiac attacks them during a parade or something, and, like, we don't really know how he possesses him, but what I find interesting, which I brought up in my video today, is that Brainiac essentially is doing the same plot, except an R-rated version of it from Lego Batman 3.
Oh my god.
I literally showed.
Oh my gosh, how the Joker's attacking the parade? Or wait, I forgot who attacked
no,
the parade.
not the parade. Forget the parade. I'm talking about how Brainiac actually mind controls the heroes, and the villains have to work with some of the remaining heroes to free the Justice League and stop
gosh.
Brainiac. It's the same plot.
From which one? Lego Batman 3?
Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is the Brainiac game, yes.
There's guns over here.
Oh wow, I wonder if they just watched that game and then took the plot from it.
I mean, probably some of the people that actually worked on the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is, you know, basically an R-rated Lego game, they probably grew up playing the game because it follows similar story beats. I brought that up, and I was reading one of my hidden comments, and somebody said, you know what? I appreciate your video, but you bleeping suck because you basically made me realize that this is just like an adult version of Lego Batman 3.
You should keep that comment up.
Yeah. Like, my mods, like, when they erase comments get hidden. I don't think that was a bad comment, because I don't know if they're actually swearing at me or if they're just swearing in general.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I am correct.
Yeah, you can unhide some comments.
In fact, we can even go further back the rabbit hole. Brainiac was the main villain, I believe, of Justice League Heroes. And in Justice League Heroes, which one of the main complaints people have for the Suicide Squad right now is the fact that, oh, all you do is fight giant robots, or robots in general. It's like, every Brainiac game, whether it's Lego Batman, or it's, whatchamacallit, Justice League Heroes, you always fight wave of Brainiac robots. Like, that's a DC thing. It's not just, oh, the Suicide Squad. You can trace it back further and see that it's the same thing. The mechanic has changed, and there is a variety of robots that you fight, but Lego Batman 3, Justice League Heroes, the Flash game, you all basically fight Brainiac robots.
Stiana says, haha, I never thought I would hear someone say adult version of a Lego Batman game. Yeah, definitely, Deanna.
Well, the difference is, I mean, because it was a kid's game, the Justice League was able to remove the brainwashing, right?
Yeah.
The premise of the R-rated Suicide Squad game is you have to kill the Justice League in order to break Brainiac's control of them.
I just think, like, in general, like, just from, I mean, me watching DC shows and stuff like that, I just feel like, haven't the Justice League taken on Brainiac in the past?
This is the first time in this universe.
Oh.
So yes, actually, Injustice 2 is all about Brainiac as well.
But why would it be so hard to defeat Brainiac? Like, he's not undefeatable. Like, why would it be like, oh, well, we can't defeat Brainiac, so we'll because, just playing devil's advocate here, if you say you did kill the Justice League, like, oh, we fixed the problem, and then Brainiac just mind controls the Suicide Squad, and then he mind controls like a whole bunch of other people, aliens to come in. I mean, he could just mind control somebody else.
Yeah, and what's funny is possibly the canon ending, which I hope they change for Injustice 2 if they ever make a third one. But at the end of the game, if Superman wins, he basically brainwashes Batman into, you know, becoming a part of the regime, and he kind of lobotomizes him in a sense. Like, you know, he removes Batman's free will, which horrifies Supergirl, but the whole brainwashing of superheroes in video games has now happened for DC Comics characters 3 times. And now with the Suicide Squad, that's the 4th time.
I think
the same plot.
I think people just... I think people just hate heroes. They hate anything that stands for anything good. They don't want anything to stand for something good. They want to see it be destroyed. It's what I feel like whoever, I mean, maybe not everyone who works at, you know, Rocksteady right now, but I feel like some driving force behind this game, somebody, like, I noticed that comment a lot on some of your videos, that it feels like somebody there really enjoys, you know, just like you said, Dan Didio really wanted to kill off Nightwing so much, and I feel like somebody there really hates the Justice League and wants to kill them and just wants to see it happen.
I have a theory. I don't know if this is true or not.
It feels like that.
But I mean, if we're killing clones of the Justice League, then I don't think that would be a big issue. Like because remember, Rocksteady is known for fake outs. They did a fake out in Arkham Asylum. They did several fake outs in Arkham Origins. I mean, not Rock City, sorry. They did several fake outs in Arkham City. The big one, you know, with Clayface being Joker and all that other stuff.
So maybe it's not the real Justice League.
No, I think it's the real Justice League. I think they're clones. I think they're like, Brainiac has basically, because I mean, think about it. He only has 5 members of the Justice League that he's using to take over the world. Like, what happens if somebody is actually able to defeat one of the Justice League members? Like, and also the way their faces look and stuff like that. There is a DC Comics story where the Justice League is actually encased inside of like these pods, and their consciousness is being spread over to like doll-like creatures that take their appearance. And, you know, you didn't actually kill them, but it looked like when you were reading the story, I think it was from like the 90s or the 80s, it looked like the Justice League was dying, but in reality the Justice League was actually just inside like these capsules. I think it was actually by Darkseid. It wasn't Brainiac.
Look at the current Batman run, says John Williams. Batman in his run admits that he's a hypocrite to the new anti-Batman villain. Oh my gosh, John.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I triggered somebody with I basically called Batman Arkham like a villain, which made people mad. They were like, how dare you call him a villain? It's like, well, think about it. He's a villain that fights other villains in this universe, and also right now he's wanted. He's a wanted criminal. Like once he was unmasked, it's like you can no longer just take a blind eye to Batman's methods because you have a face to the name. You have someone who has to be held responsible according to the law, and he's broken all kinds of battery laws, assault, breaking and entering, stealing evidence from police, assaulting police officers, vehicular manslaughter. He's destroyed property. In that sense, he's considered a villain in that universe. Is Batman a villain in every incarnation that he's ever been in? No. But once his identity was revealed, he's no longer a quote-unquote hero. He would be a criminal working with the Justice League.
Yeah, I know that.
That's what my meaning was. But anyway, Fall Guy, take down the enemy from a walkway with the backclaw. Take down an enemy from a tightrope. Perform a takedown through a glass window. Okay, so take down an enemy from a walkway with the backclaw. That one is kind of easy to do. What we're going to want to hang out up here.
Yeah, definitely. Dude on the Moon says he's definitely.
Yeah.
He's let's see. Dude on the Moon says he's definitely. Oh, darn it! It just an ad keep popping up on my it just pops over my chat. It's definitely a hardcore Batman minus the intentional killing.
Well, I mean, yeah, except.
Hopefully he doesn't kill anyone, or we hope not. Oops. The only person I kind of hope died is that in Arkham Origins, that weird Miley Cyrus character. I hope they didn't find her in there. No, that's rude.
Alright, so we need to basically do the whole glass thing. Perform a takedown through a glass window. That's going to be the hardest one. Vantage Mastery, take down an enemy from a tightrope. That's easy. That's not hard.
I mean... Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I hope it comes and goes fast, and then I can move on to something else. That's what I honestly hope as well.
Yep.
Watch for projectiles.
It's interesting to have a lot of discussion about it because it kind of is interesting to hear everyone's point of view of why, like, kind of what's wrong with it and why them not doing a lot of, like, not getting the characters correct is a problem. That's kind of interesting topics, but, you know, after a while, it's like, I mean, somebody on there asked you for more lore, and I kind of wanted to explain, but I didn't know how to explain it. It's like, you know, you'd have to do, number one, they'd have to start writing better comics for you to make more lore videos. And that's really what it is. The lore videos are...
Oh my gosh, what?
Sorry.
Oh, dang it.
Well, I think I'm just gonna sit silently and watch you play.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's just...
Well, I don't know because you don't.
Not much to look at.
Well, I have to concentrate on Predator stuff, honey. I'm thinking. Also, I can't take as much damage on Extreme. Okay,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I did. I mean, you can, you know. It's interesting to get these topic videos and discuss it, but, you know, like, you know, I mean, even though we are like going into it, making interesting topic discussions, that, you know, I'm hoping that we don't have to discuss this kind of thing in, you know, in a year when they make another Batman game. I'm hoping they actually make a good Batman game, so we don't have to discuss it anymore, and hopefully they'll just make a good one that's actually fun.
Run, or I will.
run or I will hurt you. Dress like that? Dress... Really? Really, Bruce? Dress like this? You're gonna hurt people. Okay, yeah. I would not be scared of you.
It's it's not really helping you blend into the shadows at this point.
Yeah, no. I stand out like a sore thumb. Like, this would... I mean, you know, he came back from death.
I'm gonna name you Mothman because you're white and it's like you're all white like a moth.
Better than convictions. They stay afraid that way.
Mothra.
The Mothman.
Oh, that's partly what Batman is. One of the things that was inspiring to making Batman, I heard. The Mothman mythos or whatever.
The Mothman mythos?
The Mothman cryptozoology thing.
We're losing men. Don't let this happen to
You know what the Mothman is.
Yeah, I know. So, one of the hardest things to do in this game is the takedown when they are... Oh, okay. He's doing it.
Is Mothman from Arizona? I don't
know.
I don't remember where it's from, but it's a very creepy cryptozoology thing. There was whole books written about it, and I think there was a psychic person that wrote about it. I've actually looked into like Mothman stuff. It's very interesting. Let's just say that. I do believe Mothman was one of the things that inspired Batman. Well, I don't want to go into it too much right now because Luke's about to... I'll wait till he takes somebody down.
Yeah, this is... See, what's tricky about... We've gotten all 3 medals, and we did it in about a minute. But the problem is... see how close these guys are together? You can't see it, but one of these guys has a shotgun. On extreme mode, I can't take that many hits. Maybe 3 hits. There are 2 guys that have shotguns all around me, so that's going to happen real quick.
He's still here.
I'm going to take him out. And we're going to hide. I'm going to try to hide. And now we're going to try to play smart, because there is a... They actually placed a mine on the ground. So he's going to walk over the mine, I'm going to blow him up.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, never mind.
Give it up, Batman. There's no way you're getting out of here alive.
There's no way I'm getting out of here alive. Actually, there is a way I'm getting out of here alive, because I'm playing smart. Why won't that work on him?
What's this guy after anyway?
There we go, he's done. He didn't die? How in the world did you not die?
Don't like this.
Alright, I don't like that. Batman, what are you doing? You just messed up. You just messed up! Crap. And Arkham Origins just screwed up. Now I'm in trouble.
Cover him out.
I think we're good. Where is the last guy? Oh, I see him. He's up there.
We ain't leaving till we see a body. Copy?
So all we're gonna do is just throw a battering at this guy. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy.
Oh, I didn't know it was centered around one state. I didn't realize that. Yeah, John Williams knew that. West Virginia is where
Nice.
Mothman is from. I don't remember if they still have sightings of Mothman. But it's a very interesting,
You just rope people up and call it a day. It depends on how many people are in a predator area. Like, I don't, you know. It depends.
There's actually photographs of this Mothman online.
Creepy.
This is a really freaky photograph.
So
Here's a video
saying,
of it
you're saying
flying.
that this guy looks like Mothman. No, I don't want to see.
I know, it's probably demonic. Basically what's scary, what's really, well, no. What I'm saying is, no, the Mothman is all black. But moths are usually white, so I was just making a reference. But basically what I'm saying is, I'll explain it, and I haven't read a thing about the article about the Mothman in a long time, and I used to be super into it. The Mothman looks like Batman, except for, and in a way, it is, you know how Batman has those glowing white eyes? Mm-hmm. The Mothman has like glowing red eyes that are huge. Looks like a giant moth the size of a man. And the scariest thing about the Mothman is that people will see it right before a horrible disaster happens.
Okay.
And basically, people cannot tell if it's like an angel of death or like if it's an harbinger of doom. Like, there was a sighting of the Mothman like on a bridge, like a couple days before like the entire bridge collapsed, and I think people died or something. And like basically, it shows up right before something horrific happens. Mm-hmm. So it's like an unearthly creature that's like showing like kind of like. So that's why Batman is somewhat like the Mothman, because to the criminals, he doesn't seem real. He's like the Mothman. Like, did I see? It's like an apparition almost. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, Silver Surge.
Sorry.
I kind of already answered your comment in a way, because I said I think that maybe the Justice League are like clones. Like, you know, so maybe we're not actually killing the real Justice League. Could be a bait and switch. No one knows until the game actually will come out. Like I said, most of my complaints about lore and stuff, if you don't actually murder them and stuff like that, then it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, you know, they, as brainwashed, they have killed people, and they are the villains of the game. So, I mean, you know, it kind of stinks, but...
Oh, the thing is that Mothman actually disappeared after the bridge collapsed. That's why people said it was a warning. Yeah, I mean, I did read some places where people couldn't decide if the Mothman was doing the horrible things to people, or if the Mothman was actually some kind of warning, like John Williams was saying. The impression I got by reading everything about it, if it is real, it did kind of feel like it was this thing warning people.
Okay, let's move on from Mr. Mothman.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright guys, 125 likes is your next goal. Let's get those likes up as quickly as we can. We are doing extreme challenges right now. And,
I'm Mothra!
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I think of moths as all white, because a lot of moths that I've seen in real life are grayish white. That's why I'll think of a different word to call him.
I mean, he's Brightest Day Batman. He's supposed to be a Batman that came back to life.
What's something that has wings that's all white? Pigeon Man?
No.
I'm Pigeon Man. I'm Pigeon Man. I'm Dove Man.
Shoot.
Hawk and Dove.
I need to break people's weapons.
I'm Goose Man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you
I'm Swan Man.
Let's take him out.
He's Swan Man, Luke.
No.
He's Swan.
I need to break that weapon, because that's going to come back and bite me in the butt later. Anybody else have a weapon I need to know about?
You want to speak to me?
Woof. I'm busy. Not now. Okay, there. Now! Light him up. 1, 2, 3. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. One, 2, 3. Woo! 100-hit combo, nice! That cleaned things up real easily.
Oh yeah, but I know what you're talking about with the Shadow. The Shadow wasn't that another comic book character that somebody took the storylines from for some of the Batman comics?
The story is that Bill Finger plagiarized the Shadow and another villain, or not, another fictional character when putting together the first 10 books of the Batman with Bob Kane. So there are elements. Yeah, there was a big thing back in the day. I think it was in the 1940s that somebody made this discovery, but people kind of glossed over it because it was like, well, I mean, technically you could argue that Zorro and all these other characters were also copying each other off. So, you know, they argued that it was remixing, but now we actually have evidence that DC likes to omit. But you can go back and read, like, certain novels of the Shadow where basically Batman's first couple comics, he actually lifted panel for panel some of the storyline, like where he was fighting a certain villain, and it was like, you know, made up villain. It wasn't like Batman didn't have a rogues gallery yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one novel where the Shadow is stranded or like stuck inside of a death trap that has like poison gas coming in, and like Batman, because he came out first, he uses like a wrench to break open the glass prison.
Oh, wow.
In the comic, I don't remember what issue it is. It's from the 1939s. Batman is stuck inside of, like, this thing, and basically it's, like, beat for beat. He picks up a wrench, he busts out of it, you know. So, I mean, yeah, like, the first, I believe it's, like, the first 5 or 6 issues that Bill Finger wrote are technically plagiarism of the Shadow and some Zorro storylines. But people argued that back then, that no, it wasn't, because blah, 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 but it really was. It's just like, a lot of comic book companies did the same thing, though. So they all copied off of each other. And what we would call remixing today, you know, it was basically plagiarism. Yeah, remixing. Plagiarism had, like, a different meaning back then. Like, if you incorporated or inspired by anything, then they considered that as plagiarism. So, but literally, if you go back and you read that first volume from 1939, and you match it up with, like, the Shadow novels and things like that. And there was one other masked vigilante character that I can't remember. But it coincides with the Shadow came out first, like a year or 2 years, and a lot of those similar stories were in circulation. So they popped up in the Golden Age. That's why I don't like really going over the Golden Age, because I don't like talking about it, because like then you can't just be like, well, it's just a coincidence that this stuff happened. What people don't understand is coincidence is when something happens around the same time frame. Like, those novels were written like a year or two in advance. Like, they came out before the Batman. Coincidence would be like if it was just like a couple months apart.
Yeah, like if they were working on them at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, well, actually, I was just thinking, it's interesting that the Arrow show, in a way, got Batman back for that, because they took a lot of the Batman stories and put them and made them like Green Arrow stories in the Arrow CW show. Which, once you told me and some people in the audience that, like, people were looking that up and finding out, oh my gosh, a lot of the stories that he did use, what, you know, was actual Batman storylines.
Yeah, so apparently...
It was Bat Arrow.
Yeah. So the reason why, they pretty much created, like, all these rogues and stuff like that is so that Batman would have, like, his own unique spin. Like, no longer would you have to be like, then you could argue, oh, you lift this from Batman because, you know, Batman had this villain, and like, it was no longer like you're just fighting regular guys or
put your own
dudes
spin
in
on
sheets
it.
And yeah.
So you can be like, instead of taking down a thug or a crime boss, you're taking down the Penguin, or you're taking down the Riddler.
Right.
So now, like, oh well, no, I made it different because I have a cool, like, I have a boss with like or whatever they're called, a villain with like a cool outfit and shtick.
Yeah, and also, I mean, they were relatively a new, like, you know, comic strip, so of course, like, they were kind of probably panicking for ideas, and there's a lot of speculation about how the first stuff went, like how pressed for time they were to release that first issue, and, you know, those first several issues. So it was probably like, you know, poor Frank was like locked up in a room writing or something like that, and just like panicked about, you know, how to bring certain stories together. Who knows? Like, we'll never know, because both gentlemen are dead.
They both brought us a great character, though.
And Batman has evolved over time, where, you know, he's his own thing.
Well, that's like how big YouTubers get their ideas a lot, is they go to like somebody who makes a video. That's why I don't like to tell if I have a really interesting idea, I don't like to say it on the air yet until I actually make a video, because sometimes like YouTubers will take ideas. Like if you're a small YouTuber or you have 100 views on your video and you make a really interesting, thought-provoking video, sometimes a big YouTuber will come across your video and then completely steal your video and
I'm sure
redo the entire thing.
All the research that I just did,
theirs.
There's going to be like a bigger YouTuber that's going to make like a half like as well made video, but they're going to get more views and they're going to probably challenge what I did. Because back in the day, like I made such a thorough Batman Explained ending video that no one could challenge my opinion because it was, it was perfect.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be canon. This time around, you're probably going to have like lots of YouTubers try to challenge, because like I don't understand why people have like this thing where they have to defend this game to death. Like the Suicide Squad's going to be mediocre. It's not going to be like that. The big game this year is going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's going to be something else. Like the Suicide Squad has too much controversy attached to it. It's got Sweet Baby Incorporated. It's got elements of the story people don't like. People aren't comfortable like killing the Justice League because they wanted a Justice League game, or they wanted more like context, like even a Justice League comic. Like if here's the thing, if Warner Brothers wanted to shut people up about the Suicide Squad, what they should have given people is to tie in, like they could have made money on this too. This is just me spitballing, just because I wasn't marketing at Sears. What I would have done to shut up my consumer base, if like, we announced the game and people are like, how in the world did the Justice League form? I would have then commissioned like a really talented writer and be like, we need a tie-in comic to the Suicide Squad all about the Justice League, how the Justice League happened, and then have that lead into the game so people don't have to be like, well, we never got really anything with this Justice League that Batman did. It's like, well, here you go. Here's like a 6-issue miniseries a year before the game comes out, and we're going to have the last issue on January, a month before the game comes out. That's what I would have done. See?
No, he's not, no, he's not white as a sheet Batman. His name is, White Lantern Batman.
Because that way, if you had any dissenters who'd be like, oh my gosh, we never really got to see the Justice League in action, how they formed, how Batman met Superman, all this other stuff, it'd be like, did you read the 6-issue miniseries by Chuck Dixon or whatever? Because it's explained right there, and we actually have permission. I would lie. I'd say, we have permission to connect this to the story of the game. Like, these are the events. Even though most comic book tie-in things never actually are canon. So,
Well, John Williams says that's also why Batman used guns back then.
Yeah. You also use guns because of the shadow, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is all public knowledge, though, so. Shadow of the Bat.
Honestly, having that guy come at me with the cape and the bat ears and the scary eyes, and then also guns, that is terrifying.
Oh yeah, I know, big man, but there are still people that say like even though the game misproves that the comics are non-canon, if I wanted to shut up the populace and like take away from, I'm seen as like a ringleader of hate, like according to people about the Suicide Squad. I'm like one of the biggest channels that has a opposing voice, so I'm seen as like the ringleader of like this cult of hate. So if I were to put like K-Wing in his place and I was Warner Brothers, a year or two ago, I would have put out a comic book explaining how the Suicide Squad happened, because that's actually where a lot of people, or not the Suicide Squad, how the Justice League was formed, because that's a big thing that fans have been like, trying to figure out how this happened, because, the Justice League didn't exist prior to the events of the Suicide Squad game. Like, they existed as individual heroes, but there was no Justice League because there's no mention of it in any of the Arkham games. There is clear evidence that the Justice League characters existed and were prominent in the world, but they hadn't formed together as a team. So I would have made a comic, explaining that, but if I want to retcon it and it doesn't follow the events of the story, it doesn't matter, because at least it gave people an idea of how they formed as a team. You know? It'd just be a quick 6-issue comic that, would last. I would have released it in the summer of 2023, and it would ran until January of 2024. Just something simple.
All right, Kate has a question for you.
Go for it.
Are you thinking about playing The new Prince of Persia game.
What?
Kate is wondering if you would think about playing it because it's a cool game.
We actually have been playing the Prince of Persia game since yesterday. People don't get notified what we're doing. I would recommend that you subscribe to our free newsletter on Kwingsletsplays.com because our 4 o'clock series, for the time being, is Prince of Persia. We just did our 2nd episode today. Our 3rd episode is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's okay, but it just proves that we're a shadow ban channel. Like, you know, we literally just played Prince of Persia's the 2nd episode today.
Yeah, we just got done like 10 minutes ago playing our 2nd episode of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But we appreciate your support, and I hope you'll enjoy our first 2 episodes of Prince of Persia that you can find on the channel. We don't have a very standout thumbnail because they don't have very good art individual.
I will make a good thumbnail.
But I'm sure Amber will make something good.
They have good in-game art, so I'm gonna take screenshots of the game. I want to get some of those cool statues in the background of the thumbnail. That's what I want to do.
Okay, here we go. So we're doing a prison breakout. One hand tied behind my back. What does that do?
I mean,
all special combo moves are disabled. During Predator, the player will be not able to perform a silent takedown.
Theoretically, like, if I really wanted to hype up a game I'm excited about, it'd be Final Fantasy. But the thing is, like, our channel's known for Batman, so that's why we're making topic videos of Batman. But it would be great if people could make more topic videos on... If there were Final Fantasy channels hyping up Final Fantasy. Hopefully they are.
There are Final Fantasy channels. Like, people are very excited about... I don't remember when that's coming out. Is it the spring or is it the summer?
I don't know. I can look it up. I don't know.
No, you've done it.
Oh, wait. I can't use anything?
Don't check it out.
Well, I actually joined over... I think I joined over 15 Prince of Persia Facebook groups.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know there were that many.
We're gonna choke you with that cape.
Oh, so I can't use any of my stuff. But I can use gadgets.
It's gonna be a lot of fun and help if I said I was soft.
Oh, they disabled all my combo. Oh, this is going to be tricky. So I can incorporate gadget use, but I can't do okay. All right, this is going to be tough.
Oh, John says your comment on making tie-in comics, says John Williams, reminds me of the creator of Chucky, who said in an interview that the small amount of comics he had no idea about them, but he would have loved to make them canon. That's awesome, John Williams. So you wrote a comment, Gio, on Luke's video about your idea of a game that they...
No break. Okay. Alright, I need to start over.
That they could show how the Justice League was formed. That's cool, Gio.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Alpha.
Well, that way, I mean, you know, if you're a smart corporation, then when you do... Can you... Not... Sorry. That way, when you do something like... all these people have this voice saying, you know, we really wanted to see how the Justice League happened. Well, then, right there, you basically remove that obstacle. Like, okay, yeah, totally, we can do this. This is what it was. This is how it happened. And then, whether or not it ties into the book or not, at least fans got to see a version of the Arkham Batman interact and form the Justice League. You know? It's just like, it's a quick little thing that they could have done, instead of just being like, well, you know, unfortunately you don't get to see how this happened, you have to kill them, blah, blah, blah. But at least the fans would have gotten a rough idea of what it was like. Also, DC might have made some money, too, and tricked people into buying the comic. You never know. Because they used to do it in the past, but eventually people got wise and they were like, oh, this isn't canon anyway. Yeah. Exactly, Sweetie.
Yeah, like I said, it's a nice thing to read the comic, even if it's canon or not. It's kind of something to do.
Yep.
Don't let him
And also, it is a version, even if it's not like the canon version of the characters in the game, you are technically seeing a version of the Justice League from the Arkham universe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for posting on Discord and Facebook and Twitter and on Reddit. Really appreciate that, guys. And gals, thank you guys very much.
But I mean, what I would find funny is if every complaint that I had that was warranted turns out to be, you know, made not necessary because it's like all the characters we're killing is from a different Earth or they're clones or something like that. Then, then it, you know, then my stuff doesn't age very well. But if you actually are doing that to, you know, your childhood heroes or whatever, then yeah, it works. But I would be very happy, and I would actually make a video discussing, you know, that great bait and switch they did if they do that, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be like, applaud it because they are known for bait and switch stuff. But when I have a good idea for a video, I like to get the video out because it's better than just like not doing it. And at the time of release, I had a very good, well, concise, and organized argument.
Yeah, like before you realized, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking of, they kind of, I don't know, just random thought, but I feel like that kind of reminds me of BVS. When BVS was going to come out, people were really upset because they were like, Batman and Superman shouldn't be enemies, they should be friends. And people had no idea that sometime in the movie they would actually kind of become, they weren't really become friends,
They
but
were like work friends.
They kind of had a moment where they both were screaming Martha. And then
Martha!
that was enough. But I'm just saying, like, we kind of realized, oh, okay, I guess they weren't enemies and didn't kill each other. That's good. But we thought the way they were hyping it up, they thought they were going to be enemies, and people were really upset. Like, oh, like, you guys can't make Superman and Batman enemies. They're supposed to be friends. What are you doing? So people were making all these videos and stuff on that.
Not every universe they're friends at the beginning, though. Like, my favorite Batman and Superman stories are the one where Batman and Superman have two different ideologies when it comes to crime fighting. Like, Superman is more like the nice guy, and Batman is, you know, he doesn't really care about if he beats up criminals. So sometimes Superman, especially one of their first meetings, I think in the 80s revamp, Superman saw Batman as kind of like a villain. Like, here's this guy, like, basically beating up all these people and hides in a mask, and he does, it appears he does, like, criminal methods of, like, sneaking around and all this other stuff. And you have Superman who has superpowers, and Metropolis is very different. It's not until Superman actually comes to Metropolis, or Superman comes to Gotham and sees how bad the city is, that he realizes that someone like Batman is important for Gotham.
Yeah.
But if Batman steps outside of Gotham, then Superman, of course, is going to intervene because he doesn't appreciate his methods. But, again, I like the ones where they have to come together and they have their ideologies clash. Not only they become friends, but they work together to beat the bad guy and save the day. Like, that to me is always, like, a really fun story. And, personally, I always envisioned, based on the writing, the amazing writing that more or less we had in the Arkham games, I thought Batman and Superman's first meeting together would be like working on some type of, you know, case where Batman is necessary to join them. And I saw some of the haters on my videos saying, like, you realize that Batman is just a human. It's right. It's like, yeah, but Batman's brilliant mind and all his other stuff has been a key aspect of the Justice League's victory over a lot of their enemies. It's not just, oh, he's human. It's like, you're thinking of, like, parodies of Batman. It's like, Batman, even though he's human, he's like the core, like, leadership of the League.
But
he's their strategist.
That's the point, is saying that human beings are their own superpower, because they have creativity. They can push themselves to their limit. They can push themselves and, you know, work hard and stuff. That was the whole point. That's why people like Batman, because he's human, because he's pushing himself. I mean, Hal Jordan and also Jon Stewart are also human if you think about it. They have the ring, but it's their human element that gives them the creativity to use their.
That's why
Green
I
Lantern
call a lot
ring.
of these haters not fans, because some of their arguments that they make is not like that of comic book fans.
Like, they don't understand the character.
They don't. Not only do they not understand the character, but they don't understand like the world. Like, they're just basically repeating nonsense that they hear on Reddit and stuff like that. Like, they don't actually have an argument to contrary what I'm saying. They're just speaking nonsense.
Yeah, like, they just get they look at an article or a post.
They look at a human character and they
something.
think, oh, this person is basically like Hawkeye from like the MCU or something like that, because human characters are not really propped up very well in the MCU, and that's, you know, more of like a casual thing of comic books.
The way Hawkeye appears is more like I'm a helpful hero on the side. But Batman is not like that. Batman is an extremely important main character of the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different mentality in DC than in Marvel, how they're
Right.
handling it.
Exactly.
Also, like, Hawkeye and Batman have two different personalities. Hawkeye isn't trying to, you know, use his brilliant mind to try to figure out all the different, you know, possible, you know, ways that the superhumans could take over the world and try to make sure he's not doing that. Hawkeye just wants to help out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's completely fine. Hawkeye and Batman are both cool. They're two different characters. But yeah, exactly. Like, a human character like Hawkeye, who literally doesn't have superpowers like Spider-Man, doesn't have any added, you know, mutant powers or anything. I mean, I guess
I view a lot of this dissension, like, there's not a lot of my video, but some of the trolls, like, arguments and stuff like that, where they say, like, little bro and stuff, I completely dismiss those, because those people don't have
that's
opinion.
kind of like, that's rude.
But when they add that, and they're like, dude, he's just like a human, or all this other stuff, then, for one, you know, that person has never actually picked up a Batman book, watched the animated series, played a Batman video game. They're just expressing echo opinions that they've heard off Reddit or 4chan or wherever. They're not actually formulating their own opinion. They're just speaking what they perceive as the social thing to say. Because Batman right now, based on his comic books, is kind of a joke. He's not really acting like a hero anymore. He does these random things in his books that I've heard about, where he, like, basically kind of takes the side of the villains, of rioters, and all this other stuff. That's not what Batman does. Batman is an enforcer of justice, and regardless of your circumstances, if you break the law, he breaks your face. That's how he's always been. So the fact that they've made him sympathetic toward things now, it's kind of like making his character look like he's, you know, just this normal guy. Like, there's nothing about him. He has no code of conduct. He has no morals. He has no standard for his crime fighting. You know, he's kind of this guy dressed as a bat running around, and he's a rich dude. That's kind of where the Batman is becoming now. He's like, what people parodied the character for 40 years, the parody is now starting to actually happen in the official books of comics. And what's going to happen is that's going to bleed over into other media, like in the future.
Like, they're basically, like, watering the character down so that it's like there was many years where Batman was built up. It was like something to aspire to, or to think about achieving. To be like Batman, to push yourself. I mean, think of how Ben Affleck had to push himself to try to even just look like Batman, to do all the stuff that he had to do to work out to look like Batman. And, like, you know, it's like to push yourself to actually, I mean, in reality, like... Yeah,
exactly, Red. He's just man, the meme.
Yep. I mean, would you say, I mean, Batman is a martial artist, really. He does, and he's also training his mind, like, in all kinds of things. I mean, he's basically a warrior. Like, if you looked at, like, a samurai warrior, the things that they would have to do, like, I read a book about, like, different warriors in history. Like, I read about Julius Caesar, that when he was a young man, to go through his training, he used to go through training without eating for a long time, and then he would go through extreme hot and extreme cold temperatures, and this was just his regular army training for being, like, Roman. So, I mean, there's a lot that you could... You are...
Whoa!
Sorry.
Okay, finish your thought.
I'll finish my thought, but I'm just trying to back you up on this, but...
That was crazy.
So sad.
You can wait until I finish my thought, and then you could go do something difficult for yourself.
Okay,
Or you
finish.
could just look at me while I'm talking, and then I could... I don't know what you want me to do. As soon as you push the button, then you're going to start playing?
Okay, just keep it short. Just keep it.
Okay, I don't need to finish my thought. It doesn't matter. I was saying I was trying to back you up.
I know
I
you're
was
back.
trying to respond to you.
I know.
I was saying that there's a wide range that you could consider yourself human. You can push yourself pretty hard and be somebody that's kind of... I mean, would people say Bruce Lee is human? Because he's technically a human being, but would I compare myself to him? Not really. I mean, the way he was able to... Would you?
No.
That's what you just... I'm making your point. I'm helping you make your point.
I know you are. I'm thinking about how I'm going to go about this Predator map because I literally died within like 5 seconds.
Right.
Which...
Well, I'm just trying to respond to your point.
thank you.
I don't understand. I was just...
How did I die so quickly, though? Alright, I guess I can't... I'll have to do decreased health with something else because that's not going to work out very well with... Okay, we'll just do the aura. Alright, here we go.
Time for a workout.
Oh, I've used decreased health on Predator maps before, but usually it didn't have this effect. I didn't get killed that quickly. That was something I was not expecting. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Da-da-da-da-da, and this is where I have to go. So, smash landing through a weak ceiling onto an enemy to take him down. The waiting game is the hardest part.
Attention, prisoners. Have I got a deal for you?
Wait, is he armored? I couldn't even take him down if I wanted to if he's armored. Wait, I think I know how to go about this. Wait until he's no longer glowy. Shoot. Wait, he didn't... Why did that not work?
Will you please hurry up in there? I've got places to go and people to kill.
This is gonna be tricky. They all have armor. Wow. Disarm an enemy with a back claw and take him down. Upgrade required.
Aren't you worried about where these guys are gonna end up? I mean, Blackgate's finished. You think GCPD can hold them all?
They usually hang out up there. Come on! How am I supposed to disarm a guy that has armor on? I don't think I can.
That you guys aren't getting enough to eat, not enough sleep. I mean, how else am I supposed to explain your incompetence?
Oops. Oh, I messed up. Oh, no, it counted. Oh, okay, never mind. It counted, it counted, it counted, it counted. Good. Okay, smash landing. Smash through a weak ceiling. I can't do the sonic boom, though. They're all armored at the end of Extreme? Yikes. Well, that's not fun. Da, 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 da. These guys aren't... I would expect you to break through the ceiling. Oh, I know how to dispatch some of them. I'm overthinking this. Come on, Luke. You know how to defeat armored guys pretty easily. Glue grenade. And then takedown. Oh, crap.
Look, there's a bounty on this freak's head. If we get him before he gets us, we'll split it.
Hey, Link. Thank you. Come here, buddy. Let's give Ambi some room. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Hi. How you been? Come here.
Just about ready for you, Batman. So feel free to pick up the pace.
Hey, how you been? I'm just waiting to get these guys. Whoa. Ambi, look at how big he is. The big boy. It's hard to pull armored enemies off the ledge.
I figured prison was the best place to find capable killers. Guess I was wrong.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Okay. What is it, Linky? Oh, that is a beautiful spot. But he's armored. As soon as he's not armored, though. Someone goes boom. Boom! Ha 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 ha. Fun. I hate armored guys. Do not like them.
Jingle bells, Batman spells, Gotham's quite a mess. Black is fine and you're out of time, which means you'll soon be dead.
Alright. 6 minutes in. I don't know how many guys left, though. The glue grenade is so overpowered in this, but, I mean, I prefer the ice one, personally. Hi, sweetie. You guys are almost at 170 likes. You're doing great. Thank you.
What an interesting
I wish the Prince of Persia stream could do this well.
different losers for you to choose from.
Yes, dear. Is he another armed guy? Only 2 left and they're all armored? That can't be. I thought there's at least... No.
Will you please hurry up in there? I've got places to go and people to kill.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Sonic Batarang thingy. Because unfortunately I can't sneak up behind this guy. I might be able to distract him, but I don't know if they're going to count it. course, darling.
I think I'm gonna sleep because
Darn.
I shared the video and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna need me on here.
Thank you, Sweet Pea. Link, what are you doing, buddy?
What is your ultimate stream tonight, Luke?
I don't know. I like when I work heavily on like uploaded videos. I don't know what the thing is.
I wasn't asking for an explanation. I was just asking if I was supposed to be on.
Right. I don't know.
Okay. When will you think about telling me?
I will.
Wouldn't I have to know if I'm gonna have to wake up?
Yeah,
for it?
I will wake you up at 11:30 and let you
For
know.
what reason would you wake me
Cause
up?
I don't have time to check right now.
You're gonna wake me up randomly for no reason? Why?
If you're scheduled.
Why would I be scheduled?
Because somebody already like picked a time slot. I have to go in through and look at everything.
Okay.
Okay, so we are on. What is it, Linky? Okay, decreased health. Don't have a choice. 100,000 for this extreme thing. Okay, prison break extreme. Well, I mean, I needed to use the Sonic Batarang to do that campaign challenge, but I failed because, well, I mean, you're not going to be able to disable an armored enemy anyway. But, and Breakout Extreme. Extreme Riot, maybe? Okay, here we go. So we have reduced health, it's on extreme, but we also have, what is that power up? Super powered. Gain the ability to punch through shields and armor and tasers without getting blocked. So that might actually help out. I guess we'll find out.
Time to clean up.
You guys are doing great on the likes. You're almost at 170 likes. Great job, everybody. Alright, I have reduced health, but I still have health. Good. Okay. Thank you for everything you did, Ambi.
No one challenges us.
It means a lot to me. I already know what you did. The reason that video is a success is because you probably shared it a lot. I don't understand what I did. I'm just saying thank you. Okay. Alright, sweetheart.
This is the end of you.
Oh. Well, that didn't work out. How many hits did I take? Hi, Link. Alright, so that was just the first round. We have to get 100,000. So we're almost at 30. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I'll figure it out, honey. I ate one sandwich already, darling. It just has the turkey one left. Link, why are you growling? Weirdo. This is no way to fight? You mean me hitting you with electric zappy things? It is a fun way to fight, though. Because you're not anticipating it. Oh. I was hoping to get to 60,000 on the second run, but I guess not. Then I won't wake you up. I won't interrupt you at all. Alright, so we're at 60. Sweet. Round 2, 60. We only have to get 100,000. We're on our way to get the gold. Whoa.
You aren't even worth my time.
I don't know, Amber. No, you don't. Just go to sleep. You don't know I'm gonna. It's 50-50. Alright, Amber. Okay, Amber.
I take a piece for myself. Just be ready for anything. Come on. This is not...
Link, you have that other couch you can hang out on. Wait, what round is this? 83,000. Zelda, don't you walk on the laptop. Oh, shoot. I think that's a problem. Please be the third round. Is that the third round or is that the fourth round? Oh, thank God, I have one more. Oh, his costume is just so white and blah. It's so bright. Just does not look good at all. There's no detail on it whatsoever.
So what is the lore behind the White Lantern costume?
It's from the story where Green Lantern Hal Jordan comes back to life during the Blackest Night thing. Like, right before Hal Jordan returned to life. Yeah, there was a comic called Green Lantern Reborn, and then the comic arc after that is called Blackest Night.
Okay.
Everybody that died in the DC universe was turned into a zombie, and also people who were dead in the DC universe were resurrected as Black Lanterns. So the White Lanterns happened near the end of the Black Lantern storyline, and Batman and a bunch of other characters are turned into White Lanterns. Although the Batman that's a White Lantern isn't him or something, because he was never dead. I don't know.
Makes sense.
It's a weird. Someone might be able to explain, like, if Blackwing was here, he could explain the whole how Batman is there, because in reality, Bruce Wayne isn't dead, so they can't resurrect him and turn him into a zombie because he's not gone. He's trapped in time, like doing like a journey through time, like Jules Verne or something. It was just a weird time. Like, if Batman was actually dead, then yes, he would have come back to life as a White Lantern or something. But DC basically during Final Crisis, the cowards made it so they're like, we can't kill Batman. Batman's our cash cow, but we need Batman to go down because it's called Final Crisis. So I know, let's give Darkseid the ability to his laser beams. Not only can they kill and vaporize you, but they also have the ability to send you back in time. Like a wormhole.
Okay.
That's how Batman survives. It was weird. So, technically, the White Lantern that you meet in the comic books is not a Batman who's brought back to life. He's like a time revenant, or it's weird. It doesn't make any sense. Like, to his loved ones, he appears like White Lantern Batman, but it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was
Sounds pretty weird.
Yeah. Because they were trying to use Batman's death to start the zombie invasion of the DC universe. And basically, Blackest Night is kind of like Marvel Zombies, like, story.
Basically, I'm going to try to take all the stuff that's in the clothes hamper
Mm.
early in the morning and try to wash it. That's why I was gonna go to sleep now. But
Yeah.
I'll sit here and try to share the video.
Let me see
I
something.
took an Advil.
You took an Advil? Okay.
It snowed today.
It did snow?
Yeah.
A lot or a little?
This was me at the park.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's just little flurries. Is there snow on the ground?
There was for like a half an hour.
So it all washed away from the, okay.
Sun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been very hot in Pennsylvania lately. Let's go to Kwingsletsplays community tab. I wish the Prince of Persia game did better, but oh well. I have a lot of fun playing that with you, actually. It's nice to do a new game, you know.
Okay, well, this is the first I'm hearing of that.
I thought it was pretty obvious when I was hanging out with you. Sorry, I don't really pick up on social cues very well. I'm just trying to scroll through and find our thing, but I can't seem to find our community tab. Because I know we pulled our ultimates, and I remember somebody saying the 14th, but I don't remember what it was.
Look, I don't care. You can look at it after this. I'll be here on this stream and next stream.
My thing is, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of topic video I'm going to do tomorrow on this channel. I've been trying to search about things about the supposed Spider-Man New Game Plus update, but it's purely conjecture. Like, everybody talking about it and making YouTube videos, they're just kind of making things up. Because all we have to go by is on one tweet that they say it's still working. So, like, every month, these Spider-Man channels, they circle back to that, and there's been no update. So it's like, I really don't want to make, like, a 10-minute video just, like, speculating on when it's coming out or, like, you know, what it's going to do. I know, but it's like, I don't like talking around in circles. I would actually, like, there's actually information about Switch 2 that I would like to make a video on. I could make, like, a quick, like, 12-minute video talking about, like, you know, how it accidentally, it's stuff that happened. It's funny.
That's your problem. You don't know how to just make a crappy video for views. I don't understand.
I know.
I don't know what you want me to do.
All
Okay,
gadgets will be disabled.
you do it your way. Spend an insane amount of time and don't sleep at all, and then you'll post a video that may or may not get views. Okay, that sounds like a great idea, Luke. I'm glad that you went with that decision.
During combat, all gadgets will be disabled. During Predator Detective Vision, I'd rather my gadgets be disabled because at least I can do something else. During free flow combat, enemies will pick up stuff. And Predator, there will be proximity mines activated. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, here we go. Easy money extreme. Why didn't they have New Game Plus in the first place? I know, big man. That's exactly... Zelda, do not sleep behind the PS3. You almost broke it last time. Little furball.
Are we doing lore for Spider-Man?
No.
Suits? We did it last time.
There will be justice.
No, because I'm not currently reading any Spider-Man books anymore. Well, I'm reading one, Ultimate Spider-Man, where Spider-Man is now married with Mary Jane and he has kids. And that's kind of fun.
I feel like we're a little bit lured out.
Armor piercing. Take out the armored guy first. I hate you. Mine your step. Detonate a mine. What goes up must come down. When an enemy climbs to the top of the ladder. No! Oh, I hate that.
If I don't make it rich tonight, I'm gonna have to re-examine my life choices.
You're going to re-examine your life choices if you can't get rich.
I mean, Luke would have to... Luke would have to have some time that he had free time to do lore if he was going to do that.
Who needs a break?
Yeah.
That's the right answer. No one gets a break till I get my city back.
Also, you have to remember that Spider-Man 2, they added a lot of just, like, their own design for some of the suits. Not all of them are comic book suits.
He's gonna get the back of the hand and the front of the mouth.
The first Spider-Man game was a tribute to all things Spider-Man. They were trying to put as many comic book suits into that as possible. Like, you know, they've added like their own designs for a lot of the suits in this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, it wouldn't be the same as Spider-Man 1. Just like, I mean, we were talking about this on the channel before. Arkham Asylum was like a tribute to all things Batman. Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man was a tribute to all things Spider-Man. That's why there were so many suits to do lore on. I mean, you can only do lore if the, you know, if the raw material is there to do lore on. Just like you can only do reviews on comics if there's actually good comics being written. You know, you can only do game reviews if there are really good games being made. It's, you know, all of Luke's topic videos depends on what the raw material is.
That's true. Come on, please climb up. Climb up! Yes! Oh, shoot. No, no, no! No! No, no, no! Oh, gosh! Oh! Oh! I've never seen that happen. I was so damaged. I tried to run through the glass window, and I died.
Party's already over, but I was just getting warmed up.
Oh my gosh.
Oops, sorry, I was sharing stuff.
Oh, you're fine. That's funny. That is funny. I've never seen that happen. You have to admit, guys, that's funny. He ran through the window and he died. Okay, this is a problem. Zelda, you're gonna cause the same problems as last time.
Oh, she's sitting right by the fan again.
No. No. The fan, little cat, has to breathe.
Like,
If it's up against your fur, what's gonna happen is you're gonna cause the system to freeze.
She's like, wow, thanks a lot.
No, it's still, the hot air is gonna blow into her. It's just not gonna be right next to
It's
her.
like, thanks a lot, that was super warm and you took my warm thing away from me.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot, jerks, Luke and Amber. Wow, I sit here 24/7 looking beautiful. I cuddle on your lap. I allow you to pet my little head. And this is how you repay me, by taking away my warm fan. Wow. I'm seriously thinking about getting new owners.
Good luck getting people that are actually gonna feed you. You eat a lot.
Yeah, it's hard getting people to feed me. If it's you guys, I've been eating dry crunchies for 3 days. Punks, where's my wet food? Where's my wet food? Zelda, please don't make a problem on the stream. We're live. Where's my wet food? Meow, where's my wet food? Zelda, calm down. You're making a scene.
Funny. Oh my gosh.
Run
Run or I will hurt you. Dressed like that. All you need is like a red nose and like something else, and you could be like a mime. Almost.
I should go back to the power. Do we get dental benefits with this outfit?
So there are starving animals in Australia, like those koalas that don't have homes, and they don't have any wet food. They have to eat their dry food at the shelter. So you should just be thankful for what you have
Very thankful.
and eat it. She's like, why don't you pack up this stupid dry food and send it to those koalas? Maybe I will, Zelda. If you're not more thankful, I might do that.
Dang it.
You're going down, freak.
Oh, thank you, Ghost Spider. I'm sorry to hear that you went through that. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Ghost Spider said he went through a really hard thing.
Ow. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh! Oh, no! Leave me alone!
Keep fooling around on me. You're joking, right?
Yes, I'm not gonna stick around where you are.
Sorry guys, I have a huge headache. That's why I'm not doing well today.
But 9 is an enemy walks over. Gotcha. Alright, now we're gonna do the fun grapple thingy. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, do you want me to read what he said?
If he wants to.
Going through very extremely bad depression and bad thoughts about something, and
Dark
he
thoughts.
said that we were there when we needed them to make him laugh and smile. Thank you, Ghost Spider. I appreciate that very much.
Well, we appreciate that we're a place for comfort for you to feel better, and
we
hope you tune in more.
Yeah, we will definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers. And Ghost Spider, you were saying before you're not sure if people are your friends here. We're definitely your friends, and a lot of people are, I'm sure, think of you as their friends. And, you know, if not, then starting today we'll be your friends. You have friends right here, right now.
There's a lot to look forward to on the channel the next couple months, Ghost Spider. We're doing the Prince of Persia right now. We have a fun detective game we're going to be starting tomorrow. We have Tekken 8 that will be happening at the end of the month. And of course, Amber and I are going to go crazy on the new Ace Attorney Apollo Justice thing. So if you enjoyed our zany banter and voice acting and solving, clumsily solving mysteries and stuff like that, that's going to be happening in just a few weeks.
I need to take a goodie for the headache. I don't know what that is, Koki.
Goodie is like a gummy thing.
I don't know what that is.
There's all these new gummies that are basically like medicines, but they're gummies. Because adults don't want to take pills anymore.
I took an Advil. My head still hurts. Basically, all my muscles in my body hurt. And they're attached to the muscles that attach to my head. And it's making my head and neck hurt. Like, I'm having tension everywhere. No matter how much I sleep, I wake up and I wake up with headaches again. I don't know what is happening. A goodie is in powder form?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that. PokeFan, please don't ask people to gift memberships, because I don't want anyone to be pressured to do that. People will gift a membership when they feel it in their heart to do it.
See how the hot air is coming out of the system, and she's
I
like
can see that.
right there.
Right now, I just feel like strangling a squirrel. I'm in so much pain.
What did the squirrel do to you?
Oh, I'm sorry if I've been a little off today, like very ornery, because I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well.
Okay.
Not myself. That's why I'm trying to go to sleep. But if I go to sleep, Luke's gonna wake me up later. So now I'm just gonna stay on the streams now. That way, if I stay on the streams now, then Luke will feel bad waking me up later. If I stay now, then he can't wake me up later. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm talking. It's my channel. I literally, if I was complaining, I'd sit here and talk about it for an hour. I'm literally, this is my channel, and I talk about what's going on in my life. I am having a headache. I'm not complaining at all.
During combat, all gadgets will be disabled. Okay, so we'll be fine.
Literally, I don't understand, like, other YouTubers and everyone else will sit here and be like, man, I have such a migraine today, and talking about it. And if I even mention that I'm not feeling well a little bit, people get angry at me. Not people, but once in a while a crazy person does.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's not you, Link the Cat. Somebody said stop complaining. I literally just talked about it for 1 second.
Haha! Oh. I don't know what to do. I think this. Sweet. Let you go? No! I messed up.
Oh, I understand. Ghost Spider says I've been watching since I was very young. And I've watched every video that you guys have had.
Awesome.
And
No, 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 no.
oh, okay, thank you, Goki. They work, they are very bitter. Okay, thank you, Goki. I appreciate that. Yeah, see, if I didn't tell my audience how I felt, then how are they gonna help me out? Thank you, Goki. I appreciate that. Just
Did Koki just call us bitter?
no.
Oh.
The things taste bitter.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm out of the loop. Sorry, Koki.
Well, I mean, the chat's right there if you want to read it.
I can't read it right now. I'm fighting box people.
I just love this channel so much. Sorry, I cannot tune into a lot of streams. The internet is slow.
No worries.
I'm able to tune in now because I'm at my grandma's. Okay, Ghost Spider.
Awesome.
I'll definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers, buddy. Thank you.
I botched it. I think. So, if you guys are wondering, I can't do gadget integration right now, so I have to kind of do the best I can. Alright, so that was round 2. We have to get to 48,000. Linky's fast asleep. Zelda's fast asleep. And they're so sweet. I like cats. Cats are calm. When they're not trying to eat. The one thing I don't like about Linky, though, is Linky causes problems with, like, I don't like how he constantly... Zelda's like, I can stop Zelda from jumping on my laptop. But with Linky, even after I squirt him, he still causes problems. Like, it's like he doesn't learn that, Link, don't come near me when I'm doing this. He still does it anyway. It's frustrating.
So I'm gonna screenshot what you said, Goki45. I'll think about it.
Break. Break. I don't know how you guys are not bothered by the bright colors. It's pretty bright. You made my point? No, my point's not done yet. You need to be zapped. I'm surprised I didn't set off that explosive thingy. Because I was right there with, like, you know, my... All it would take is just a spark, and I've got sparks all over me because electricity.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe this. Batman's gonna kick my butt. Yes, I am. And I'm wearing all white.
So are you trying to show off every skin then?
Yep, we're essentially milking Arkham Origins then. And we're gonna be going back and milking Arkham City. Because unfortunately I'm gonna be done with Arkham Knight tonight.
Speaking of milk, you're all white. You should be the milkman. I'm milkman. I'm milkman.
Hear me and my milky goodness. of justice.
I'm gonna cream these bad guys.
Yes! Ouch.
I'm gonna slice through these bad guys like butter. This butter's made out of cream, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why the cream joke was funny.
Oh,
I know.
because it's like you churned it. Oh, wait. I'm just explaining this too much.
I'm gonna churn out justice.
I'm not gonna do this half and half way.
Ha!
Or 2%.
2% of justice. Just hold justice. Glass full. Justice. That's good.
These white Batman puns are too cheesy, says Chad.
Ah, good one, Chad.
Milk does the body good.
My God.
whenever I play video games, or if I'm in the shower or something, or just hanging out, I put on your videos. Thank you, Ghost Spider. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Weapon jam. Fists of Fury, scare tactics. I hate scare tactics. They never work.
Oh, this is the outfit you use playing this game, Goki? Wow. This outfit is based. Awesome.
Okay.
You got to rewatch the Lego Batman movie. Awesome, John Williams. All those shorts you guys have been posting of Lego Dimensions reminds me I have to rewatch the Lego Batman movie.
Well, Amber got
Awesome,
all the
John Williams.
Amber got all the shorts that we've been using. So, like, I mean, there's been, if you guys have other shorts you would like to see, feel free, because I mean, we have a lot of Lego Batman, because Amber really likes the jokes from that series. You guys are almost at 190. Keep going. Weapon jam. Bank. Disrupt an enemy's gun with the disruptor and take him down when his gun jams. Take down an enemy with a beatdown. Okay. Scare tactics. Appear out of nowhere to surprise a terrified enemy. Okay. Then.
When are you guys gonna do are we gonna do New Game Plus for Arkham City on the Switch? Probably not.
No.
We just did
We're gonna do challenge maps though.
We just did New Game Plus for this because it has the different costumes.
Have to beat down somebody first. Appear out of nowhere, scare a terrified enemy. Disrupt an enemy.
Today is a fine day for healing.
Oh, it says na 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 Milkman.
Through your task, strength will bring you victory.
Bane speaks only the truth.
No, Hi Link the cat in the chat. No, Link and Zelda are not still fighting. Well, they do once in a while. Oh, that's very sweet. Ghost Spider says, I can't really play a lot of the new games, so I just put your videos on and pretend I'm with I pretend I'm there with you guys playing the game. That's very sweet, Ghost Spider. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Why did
That means a lot that you have fun watching the videos.
Disrupt an enemy's gun and take him down when his gun jams. Oh. I see what happened. We're gonna have to do this one again. I messed up. Whoopsies.
Chad says, well, I mean, Link and Zelda are a couple. Oh, wait. Oh, you mean the cats, Link and Zelda.
No, they're siblings. They're siblings.
But the actual Link and Zelda are a couple.
Oh, wow. These guys are...
If Luminum wasn't Batman, he would foil anyone's plans. Nice, GT.
Oops.
I lost him. He's over here. Follow me. I see him.
They're running after me. I'm just going round and round in circles. Oh! Oops. Oops. I have made a terrible mistake. Zelda, you can't come up here too, honey.
And I had such big plans.
No.
for
Zelda,
you.
that's a bad idea. He's gonna fight you. Oh, Zelda just wanted to hang out and Link's being mean.
Zelda, come here. Come here.
Look at her little eyes. She's like, I want to hang out and I'm getting beat up.
Come here.
Linky, stop. Linky, stop.
Zelda, come on.
That's not nice. Linky, stop.
Link, do not be mean.
She wants to hang out. Stop.
Stop it.
Okay, gentle.
Don't be rude, Link.
Okay, come on, Zelda. You know you have this entire space over here you can lay down.
You were the one being mean, Link.
She just wanted to snuggle.
Zelda just wanted to snuggle with you. Well, I guess you don't know everything there is to know about women, Link.
That was rude. That was rude of Link.
You're mean.
Just wanted to hang out. And
She was like, "May I hang out too?"
she's like, I'm
And
lonely.
Link's like, "No, I've conquered this place. It's only for the cool cats."
Yeah, he just literally smacked her in the face when, like, he was like, "No, I'm sleeping up here. You're not allowed up here."
Looks like it's you who's not allowed here now, Link.
Nope. Now you've lost your place of honor, Link. Enjoy the floor.
Enjoy sleeping on the floor, Jared.
Floor, high fiber. Wow, that was mean. I expected better of you, Linky.
What did Link do? Zelda was crawling up to be next to him, and he kept batting her down in the face. And every time she came up, he could try to bite her neck, so she couldn't go up on the couch. Super rude.
We are being taken out one at a time.
Enjoy your, that's messed up, says Link the cat in the chat. Enjoy your new spot, Zelda. We don't allow police here, Zelda.
Oh! And she was lonely. She wanted to hang out.
I remember you guys playing Skylanders Kwings.
I would love to play Skylanders again. It's just finding the Skylanders. Wow, there's so many of them, Amber. Look, they're like ants. All these guys here.
Yeah, a lot. Ghost Spider says, "You guys are my favorite YouTubers. I was replaying Epic Mickey, and you guys' video helped me get through the tough parts." Thank you so much, Ghost Spider. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Batman01 says, "Amber, you're special and breathtaking, and happy almost birthday." Thank you, Batman01. Thanks for reading my comments. Oh, thank you, Link the cat. I appreciate that. Thank you. When you first got Link, wasn't Zelda kind of rude to him, though? Says Elizabeth.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But I mean, that was a territorial thing.
They've been together for a long time, and Link. And also, we found out that part of the reason, we didn't realize it, part of the reason why Zelda was mean to him, I mean, when they actually started meeting, Link would be the one to bat her face. Zelda was just hissing at him from far away. She wasn't, like, physically attacking him.
No! Doggone it. Wow, this is harder than it looks.
I'm not really...
That was unsatisfying.
It was very unsatisfying. Is this like my last try? Whoops.
It's okay. I don't celebrate my birthday the way Luke celebrates his, so I don't.
Time to clean.
You're going to the aquarium.
Yeah, I don't like to be.
Some people don't like to make a huge deal of their birthdays. My grandfather never liked making a big deal.
I'm not really gonna make a big thing of it. I don't even think I'm gonna get a cake. I'm just gonna go to the aquarium, walk around, and get Burger King on the way home.
Yeah, whatever Amber
I
wants.
don't really want
It's her birthday.
I don't really want to do a lot. So, I mean, I appreciate the birthday wishes, but I don't. I'm not a huge birthday person.
You don't have to be if you don't want to.
Can anyone find him?
Extreme enemies are so
Well, thank you for the wishes. That's very sweet.
I expected more from you, Batman. Or did you intend to reveal yourself so early?
How long has everyone in the chat been watching the Kwings, says Ghost Spider. Okay, Elizabeth says 1 year. Awesome, Elizabeth. Thank you for watching. And how long has everyone been watching the our channel? Anyone wanna let us know? Elizabeth says 1 year, which is pretty awesome.
Who will be first to rise to this challenge?
Thank you, Shady Hearted Peace Voices. Happy almost birthday, Amber. Appreciate that.
Oops.
Well, also this here, it's gonna be difficult because I don't have a lot of extra stuff, so I can't really put a lot.
You can get a cake if you want.
No, I don't want a cake.
Oh. How he responds.
Oh, it's about 9 years you've been watching? Wow, Ghost Spider, that's amazing. I've been watching since 2011 and 2012 says Batman 89. Awesome, Batman 89. Wow, wow. So a lot of you guys. I have, but I had a different YouTube account back then. Awesome, John Williams. I found you guys in the hype for Arkham Knight. Awesome, John Williams. I've been watching since 2009. Oh my gosh, Goki. 2009? Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Wow.
Goki's a FGC person.
Wow. I've been watching 3 years, says Aiden. 3 years, says Werewolf Girl. Since 2010 and 11, says Daffy. Awesome, Daffy. And Daffy wanted to know, have we ever been to an arcade? Yeah, we've been to small arcades, not a really big one.
No.
2011, says Mac Parks. Thank you, Mac. 13 years, says Daffy. 9 years, says Miles.
Shoot. No. Actually, you're too good. No!
Been watching 6 years now, says James Jarvis. Awesome. Watching since 2010 and 11, says Jake Blunt. Thank you,
I'd
guys.
hoped for more of a fight.
Curse you would. Extreme mode.
Yeah, I don't know what that person was talking about. I don't know how fresh air could help my head feel better.
I mean, the air right now in Pennsylvania is not even fresh. It's
I
like,
wouldn't say if I went outside, I don't think I would get fresh air.
where did he end up going?
He just walked away. I don't know.
Okay.
You know the things that you think about, I never think about.
We are two different people, Ames.
But, I mean, I would never think about where my cat went. It's like, I don't care. Why? That would be like thinking, oh, I met a squirrel in the park. I wonder where he went.
What is it with you and squirrels? You have a vendetta with squirrels.
Why does it matter? I mean, what's it to me? I'm not going to stalk the squirrel and figure out where he went. Did he go into another park? Did he go across the street?
Keep bringing up squirrels.
Did he go under... Did he make a little nest near the ground? It's like, why does it matter to me? He's doing his own thing. Not my problem. First subscribed to your channel in 2015. And I've kept my subscription for years. Started watching a lot in 2022. Thank you, Jacob Langley. Appreciate that very much. Thank you.
I hate jammers. Jammers are super annoying.
I found you guys in 2012 between City and Origins release. Awesome, Zacharias. Thank you. Hi, Austin Lawrence. Hi, everyone. Have you guys thought about doing Injustice 1 versus live where we could select your characters? Says Ghost Spider.
That would be interesting.
I think we have done some streams of different Injustice games where people have done requests. I don't know which games those are. Hi, Dozen R says, how are you both? I hope you are staying warm right now in Texas. It usually doesn't get below 50 since the 1980s, but right now it's 14 degrees. Tomorrow will be 10 degrees. Oh my gosh, Dozen R. Wow, stay safe. I hope you, wow, stay warm. Since 2010, says Jake Blunt. Oh my gosh. Found you guys in 2017 or 18. Awesome, Brandon Williams. I don't know how long I was here. Awesome, JD. Well, we're glad you are here, JD.
Shoot. Nuts. Oh my gosh. I just...
I found out you can stop the jammers by shooting them with the rec gun, says John Williams.
Oh, that's it.
You guys already know I've also been a member for 2 to close to 3 years. Awesome, Gio the Hero. Thank you so much for being a member for almost 3 years. That really appreciate that, Gio. Thank you so much for your help.
All right. Well, that's it, people. We lost. That's the end for today. Next up will be Arkham Knight. We'll continue with a different skin tomorrow. And try to complete that campaign again, because lost. Yeah.
So close, says Elizabeth.
Well, that's what extreme mode is like. You make one mistake and it's all over. That's why I hate the modifiers. Alright, people. That's it. That's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our next stream will now start up at 9:30. Thank you guys. No super chats on the stream, but we got over 1,000 views, so we got revenue. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, everybody. 9:30 next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.